A brand new PlayStation State of Play has just been announced for this week, and we've got a look at a list of leaked games supposedly that are going to be there. Before I do that, do me a favor, if you're new here and like this video, hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Let's get started. Alright, so PlayStation announced that this Wednesday at 2 p.m. Pacific time, we are going to have a PlayStation State of Play, roughly 40 minutes, covering 15 plus games with extended looks at Stellar Blade, Rise of the Ronin, and more. And just this past weekend, we got a list of games that are supposedly going to be there, and I'm going to go over this list because it is a pretty exciting list. I am really looking forward to this State of Play if this list is to be believed. Alright, so this list comes from Special Nick of Xbox Era, who has gotten some of this stuff correct in the past. He must have some source at YouTube maybe, because he has gotten a lot of these games that are in previous State of Plays correct, and this time he is calling for a State of Play around January 31st, which is the exact date that PlayStation announced it for, and he is expected to see Rise of the Ronin, Death Stranding 2, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Sonic Generations Remaster, Silent Hill 2, a new Metro game, Judas, and an Until Dawn remaster. So if that holds true, that is a really good State of Play with some pretty big bangers in there, if I do say so myself. Now today over on Twitter, we got word from a new leaker that I've not heard of before, but this person is claiming that this new Metro game is actually a VR game. Now, if you did click on the PlayStation blog link from earlier, they did mention PlayStation VR will be at this State of Play. So that's pretty interesting and pretty big, actually, for PlayStation VR 2 if we're getting a new Metro game for PlayStation VR 2. We've been really dying for some new exclusive games for PlayStation VR 2, and that is pretty exciting if that's going to be there. Now, this final leak comes from Deal Labs, and Deal Labs leaks a lot of the PlayStation Plus games for the month, and they're usually spot on. And now they are saying that PlayStation exclusive game Concord will be announced very soon with gameplay and info on the multiplayer characters. Now, you would think very soon that would lead me to believe that this is going to be at this PlayStation State of Play, which is really exciting. We know that Concord is a first-person multiplayer shooter. It's now a first-party game, and that's all really we know about the game. There was a really quick intro trailer that didn't give much details last year during that PlayStation showcase, and this is going to be one of PlayStation's big first-party games of the year, and it's exciting to see what this game is going to be. Is there going to be a campaign at all in this, or is it just going to be strictly a PvP multiplayer shooter? Yeah, I'm expecting big things out of Concord because PlayStation bought that studio, and if they bought the studio, they must have been really impressed with this game. So I'm expecting big things. I'm expecting this to be a big hit, an impressive looking game. So yeah, this is a great list in my opinion. We know it's been really quiet on the PlayStation front, and there's a bunch of games in this supposedly leaked State of Play that I am really excited about. We know Final Fantasy VII Rebirth here is in a few weeks. The rumors are that Silent Hill 2, that's supposed to be in this State of Play, is possibly coming in the second quarter, maybe mid to late first quarter or second quarter. Like, it's been rumored that Silent Hill 2 is a March game. We'll see if that is true. Then we got Death Stranding 2, and a lot of people seem to believe that Death Stranding 2, what was one of my favorite games of that year, the original, is coming later this year. So I mean, a lot of people say that there's not a lot of games this year for PlayStation, but I gotta disagree. They're very smart. They use these second-party games and third-party exclusives to fill in when they are slow on the first-party front. And it looks like this year they've got a lot of good third-party exclusives. So yeah, I'm really excited. Make sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing. And I'm gonna end up doing my review of the State of Play this Wednesday evening, and I will let you know what we think. We'll go over the games that were shown and what I think of the trailers and the State of Play overall. So yep, thanks for watching, and once again, yeah, do me a favor, hit that like button, consider subscribing. Fusion64 out.